5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
Yo.
What's up, Chris?
Hey.
All right, welcome to Interfleet Broadcasting. I'm New York Pete, here with my best buddy, the Tipsy Toaster. Hey, Chris
Hey,
Wave.
everybody. Hey.
Okay.
Hi.
All right. Thanks for joining us on our news and pop culture sci-fi entertainment channel. Full disclosure, Chris and I, we grew up watching 70s, 80s, TV, movies, animation, cartoons.
In 90s.
And 90s.
And 2000.
And 2000s, but we're still stuck in the 70s and 80s for the most part. And welcome to our little corner of the universe. Full disclosure, Chris and I are very big Battlestar Galactica fans, and that's the reason that we put together our streaming show. So welcome, everybody. I'm putting out some of the shout-outs on the chat. I know a lot of you guys are up. Tonight we have with us none other than Mr. Chris Fian, Empire City 501st 501st Legion, Empire City Garrison Commander. And so he's going to do our Star Wars update, and he's seen all the Ahsoka. I've only seen one, so he's going to tell us all about that, plus charities that he's working on, so we'll support that as well. Chris, if you can, you'll pull up I think the site. That's good. Okay. And in the meantime, we're going to do our toast. And then John One actually has is stopping in, and he's going to have a brief outline of a few things he wants to talk about. Then we'll get into Dragon Con, and then we'll get into, of course, Folly of the Gods. Right. We're going to continue this. This is great. Good stuff. And yeah, but we'll be talking a lot about the con, since you guys know we have panels, and we're going to debut our trailer, and Chris Tipsy Toaster and Chuck and Chris Marshall and Terabetsky and Ken Thomas are working super hard on the CG for it. Thank you very much, guys. It's looking great. Phenomenal stuff. So we're ready for the toast, Chris?
Sure. So let me pull where's that thing? There it is. There's Pete. All right, so Pete's got the beer up. Actually, it's kind of a weird thing. It's not really a beer.
Yeah.
We'll try something interesting. This is a bourbon smash.
Oh my God.
It's 7.5% alcohol, so don't worry, Pete. It's just like a beer. This is a limited edition bourbon orange smash, ready to drink. Real spirits made with premium bourbon. Canned by Devil's Backbone Brewing Company, Lexington, Virginia. This is a award-winning distillery made with premium bourbon. It really doesn't say anything other than that. Made with premium bourbon, maybe a premium award-winning distillery. Yet that's about all it says on it. It doesn't tell you anything else other than that, but I bet it tastes like an orange. And bourbon.
Keep wishing. I doubt it.
Wishing what?
It's not going to taste anything like that.
Says Pete. Yeah. We'll see.
And let me just say hey to Professor Patton, Eric P. in the house as well. All right. So everybody's getting ready to travel. Yeah, let's do it.
I have
one.
I have my special.
Two. Oh, yeah, look, I have. Let's do it. One, 2, 3. Oh,
smell
God.
test.
Where did that go?
It smells like oranges.
Actually, it does.
It does.
Yeah. All
You
right.
ready?
Let's pour it out. Yeah, let's pour it out.
We get a good picture, the close-up of the colors here. There we go. It looks kind of clearish.
No, it does not. There's floaters in here. Oh, boy. Whew. Oh, look, there's stuff in it, man. What is this? What is this? Look at
real
that.
Oranges.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, it's to the fans, and thank you for taking care of us, guys. Appreciate it. Take it. Yeah, it's like
Smells good.
okay. Anyway, all right.
Even though
So
Pete thinks there's floaters, I don't see any floaters in mine. You must
you
got
don't
the
see.
float. You must have got the floater special.
Take a
No,
look at
there's
this.
little bubbles in there. I see that. I see
There is
I see
stuff
Muffet's
floating.
butt. I don't see
There's
anything
stuff
other than Muffet's
falling
butt there.
oof, this is nasty.
Oh, it's not. And you
Okay.
tried it yet, and you already shunned it.
I already poo-pooed it. All right, guys. Well,
All right. So as we do every week, we thank you for coming on the show or watching our show, either in syndication or not. And it is always important that we remember that the fans are the ones that do all of the great things out there, as well as the actors and the people behind the camera. So we always toast to you. So Pete, there are no floaters in there. So as we always say,
fans fuel the fleet.
fans fuel the fleet. Oh, that's good. That's good. You don't. What do you think? I think it's good. It's good.
It tastes really sweet. It doesn't.
You definitely taste some bourbon in there.
Yes, there's bourbon and there's I
Orange.
don't know, there's like a lot of orange pieces in here.
How do you get your orange pieces? Must you got a bad batch or something?
Oh boy, I don't know what to tell you.
You
But
sure
anyway.
you cleaned your glass? Did you not clean your glass? Is that Adama's old skin left in there or something?
There's like orange peel or
No,
whatever.
that's Adama's skin probably left over.
Hey Bez, what's up, man? Yeah, Mike, it's yuck. Floaters, the more floaters, the better. Is that what Paul says? Come on,
I'm telling
man.
you, this is really good.
Oh, Dave and I are drinking from the same glass. Excellent. Well,
That's
listen,
good.
guys.
Let me swish mine around to see if I got any floaters at the bottom I missed or something.
I want you to, yeah. Oh boy. Anyway,
Yeah.
look, Mr. Chris Fian is waiting to come on, and he's going to give us his briefing. Like we said, we're going to support the charity that he is working with. So we want to make sure that we send some love that way as well. So, Chris, you wanna bring in the other Chris?
Chris, and Pete.
Yes.
Make
Hey,
sure he's on.
Mr. Fian, what's up? Welcome. Get his audio up.
He's on.
Press buttons.
How you
Good?
doing?
Hey.
Yeah. Hey,
Everybody
Chris,
okay?
what's up, man?
Doing
Yeah.
okay. How you doing?
Good. So bring us up to speed with all the great Star Wars stuff, because God knows there's plenty of Star Wars going on.
I gotta say this was a big week. As everybody knows, they released Ahsoka a day early. They started releasing it last night, and people got to see it a day before. I'm sorry, it was actually Tuesday night at 9:00, which was a day before they announced it was going to be released. So now the new official release time is going to be Tuesday nights at 9 Eastern Standard Time, which is great. So we get to see it a
As
day
long as
before.
it's not
we thought we were
Thursday.
gonna get to see it. I actually got to see it last week. Lucasfilm was nice enough to invite some of the local fan groups, including the 501st, the Saber Guild, Rebel Legion, Mando Mercs, to see it last week in the city on the big screen, and we got to preview the first 2 episodes. Watch both episodes. Was very excited. I would say I really liked it. I don't know if I loved it. We got to do the same thing when Mandalorian came out. And with Mandalorian, I didn't have very high expectations. I just kind of went into it cold and was absolutely flabbergasted and astonished at how insanely good Mandalorian was. Ahsoka is very good, but my expectation level was extremely high. They've been promoting the heck out of this. They've been really saying it's going to be, earth-shattering. I found the action, the special effects to be really well done. I thought there was some major plot holes in the story, which I'm not going to go into because I know a lot of people haven't gotten to see it yet. But
Spoiler
there were some
alerts.
things that just, when you think about it for more than 5 minutes, and I've had a week to think about it, just really didn't make any sense. So that bothered me a little bit. But the performances were great. The action was great. My only other criticism was some of the dialogue went on very long and was very slowly delivered, almost like they were stretching it out, which I found kind of strange. And I don't mean to point that out, but look for that. Some of the conversations, they take a long time to respond, and the responses are really drawn out. I felt it could have been a little better edited. It could have been a little quicker. It could have been a little less of that and a little more action. But on the whole, the story was solid. The acting was solid. Rosario Dawson can really do no wrong as Ahsoka. I think she was made for that role. I think the supporting cast was very strong. I thought bringing back David Tennant as Hu Yang was incredible. He's the voice of the robot, and he's also the voice of the robot in the Rebels series. And watching this, not having seen every single episode of Rebels, but seeing enough of it to know the storyline and what transpired in Rebels, this is absolutely the next season of Rebels. It picks up exactly where Rebels left off. The characters are in the same state they were in right when Rebels ended. Ezra Bridger is still missing somewhere, taken away to some far off part of the galaxy with Admiral Thrawn. And this show has become like the quest for Admiral Thrawn, and they're hoping that will lead them to Ezra Bridger. So it's exciting. They've kind of laid it out in the first 2 episodes what the direction of the show was going to be. I'm very excited to see where it goes. I'm also very excited that in the recent marketing, they have been showing a lot more of Hayden Christensen. So we may actually see some Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano training sessions or something of that manner, kind of like what we saw in Obi-Wan. And I think that would be very exciting and help tie, the prequels, the Clone Wars, Rebels, and this show all together with a nice bow on top. So I'm hoping they do that. And I'm very excited for that and to see where the series, how the series unfolds. But like I said, liked it very much, wasn't completely blown away, but I'm going to, wait and see how the rest of the series pans out. And I'm hoping we'll get the same level of quality and the same level of action that we get with The Mandalorian. They did have a tribute at the end of the episodes to Ray Stevenson. He had died after they had finished filming and after they finished post-production. He plays Balin, one of the evil Jedis in the series, who's one of the main antagonists in the series. I don't know if he makes it through the first season, but unfortunately the actor in real life passed away, and it was nice that they did a little acknowledgement saying that this was dedicated to him. So we'll see where it goes. I'm excited that there's new Star Wars in the pipeline and that we have a new series airing now. There's really no information about a timetable for the other series that we're waiting on. We know that Andor Season 2 is just about finished, but all of the other series may be delayed substantially due to this writer strike and actor strike now. I can't imagine that it's not going to delay these productions substantially. They've already pushed back some of the movie dates for the 3 big movies that they've already announced, but they didn't push them back, I don't think, even far enough for what this is going to cause. The downstream impact from this writer and actor strike, I think, across all media is going to be extensive and going to disrupt a lot of these different media franchises. We did hear one funny bit of news that was actually amusing. Some folks had asked the showrunner for the new Lando series, which nobody's heard a word about since 2020. It was announced back at, I think it was Celebration in 2020, and everybody was very excited that Daniel Glover was going to be assuming the role of Lando like he did in the movie Solo, and there'd been no word. And they had asked the showrunner Justin Simeon what was going on with the show, and he basically said in an interview, "I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about it in 3 years."
Ooh.
And literally right after that, Donald Glover came out and said, "Oh, I'm going to be writing it and co-producing it with my brother. I think his name is Steven." So that was kind of a shock to the other guy, Justin, that he's now out, is not being part of the show anymore, and that Donald Glover is going to be taking over with his brother and going to be running
One way
the
to
show.
find out, I guess.
In the show.
Wow.
So people were like, wow, that was a burn. That this guy basically found out he was fired. And Lucasfilm has confirmed that no, he's no longer attached to the project. So that was kind of amusing that I guess he was never informed that he was out and that Donald Glover was in. So that was an interesting turn that, anything could happen in Hollywood. And that was something that was kind of amusing that happened this week, and at least tells us that show may be alive. It might still be 2 or 3 years away, but at least it's alive. And I would like to see that. People really crapped on Solo hard. And
Yes.
they really did. It was
Yes.
unnecessary, yes, but I thought it had some good stuff in it. I thought the main guy who played Solo was very good. I thought Donald Glover's portrayal of Lando was actually outstanding. So if we're going to see some, dipping back in the well, I'm okay with that. If it's Donald Glover, and if he's that involved in the show, and I know he's a huge Star Wars fan, even better. So I'll give it a shot and give it a chance. As I've said, I'll give any Star Wars thing a chance and make my own decision what I like and what I don't like. There was some big news with Mandalorian this week. Mandalorian, we had not heard anything about season 4, but we did hear for the first time ever, Disney Plus is releasing The Mandalorian season 1 and season 2 on Blu-ray and 4K, which is
Wow.
unprecedented. These streaming services never release their stuff on DVD, or very rarely. Netflix did do it with Stranger Things because it was such a breakout hit, and they wanted to maximize the impact of Stranger Things and maybe get people to subscribe to Netflix by getting them hooked on the first 2 or 3 seasons of Stranger Things. But Disney Plus has been really playing that close to the vest and has not released any series. So the fact they're releasing Mandalorian season 1 and 2 in these box sets is just incredible. It goes on pre-order August 28th, and I think late December it's going to be released just in time for Christmas time. So keep an eye out for that if you want to own them and actually have physical copies and have them in 4K. Now's your opportunity to get at least the first 2 seasons, and I'm sure they'll probably follow with the 3rd season. But that was an unprecedented move because the streaming services rarely do that. They want to get you to watch it by subscribing, not by selling it. But I think they've realized it's reached kind of critical mass, and that the average person who might not want to subscribe to Disney Plus might actually want to pick it up on Blu-ray or 4K. So that was very exciting, and just to show the popularity of The Mandalorian and how prevalent it's become, that they're actually willing to do that. The other series, like Acolyte, Skeleton Crew, really not much more news. We're hoping to see Skeleton Crew by the end of the year. Supposedly that's in the can, so I don't see why they can't just release that at some point this year. The Acolyte's another story. I heard the last we heard of that, it was finishing production, but that could mean rewrites, that could mean reshoots. And with the actor and writer's strike, that could delay the Acolyte until sometime in mid-2024 at this point. So basically, unfortunately, not a lot of news, not a lot of movement on any of those fronts. They've been very tight-lipped about any movements with release dates or releasing any release dates, because I don't even think Disney Plus knows for sure how this is all going to shake out or when the strike is going to be over. And just on a personal note, I didn't know much about the strike. I didn't know really what was at stake. And we had this mini-con 2 weeks ago at Levittown Hall that was very successful. And I was talking to one of the actors there who's one of our guests. His name is George Papadimitrios. And he's a character actor who's been in a couple different things. He's been on Daredevil. He's been on The Deuce, an HBO series. And he usually plays a cop or another background character. And he was saying that it's those type of people that it's really going to hurt. The background actors, the extras, the people who aren't the principals are really the ones that are most hurt by this AI technology, possibly, filling in for those background actors. The big issue right now with the actor strike, from his point of view, was that the AI is going to be able to fill in back actors just by painting them in there. So you don't need background actors. And I was like, oh, well, that's terrible. That's terrible for you that that you won't get as much work. And that he's like, it's not. And he was explaining to me, it's not just me. It's the downstream effect. What about the caterers who cater for all the, the extras and the actors? What about the makeup artists for those actors? What about the wardrobe artists, the wardrobe creators for those actors? All those people are going to lose their jobs if they continue with this, and if they don't fight for their rights to hang on to their likeness and not be able to just give it away to media companies and have them just paint in background actors. So it's going to become a hot issue. Unfortunately, I think the reality of the situation is we've seen what they can do with computers nowadays and what they can do with AI technology, and I think it's just a matter of time before some of the larger greedy corporations start utilizing that technology to its fullest. So it's a scary time, and I understand why they're digging their heels in so much. So I think we can expect a really prolonged, protracted strike for both the writers and for the actors at this point. So we'll just hold our breath and hope it doesn't affect some of the things that we're hoping to see in the future that much. But I think the impact is going to be felt throughout the industry at this point. Just on some other things within the Star Wars realm, I think I had mentioned last time that there was some footage released for Star Wars Outlaws, which is an open world game, kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but with Star Wars, being an open world where you're a bounty hunter, picking up different assignments and bounties and trying to hunt for different people across the galaxy. I think that's going to be a very exciting game. I think it's going to be something that we can really look forward to in 2024. So I'm anxious for that. There's also been some talk of another game called Star Wars Eclipse, which takes place in the High Republic period. That game we don't know much about, but the developer has indicated that yes, it's still on track and it is expected to be released late next year. And the other surprise was out of nowhere, one of the development companies announced that they're remastering Star Wars Dark Forces. I don't know if you guys ever played that game back in, I think it was the 90s.
Yep.
It was the first licensed 3D first-person shooter Star Wars game. And it's very exciting that that's actually going to be released and remastered. I was getting very excited when I first heard about it. Like, oh my God, it's going to be remastered. It's going to be these incredible graphics. Don't get your hopes up. They're still doing it with the same Doom 2 level graphics.
Oh, yeah, I remember Doom.
It's going to be like old school. It's going to be that Doom 2 style. But it's going to be upgradable to 4K. It's going to run on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox, and I think the Switch as well. So if you want to relive old school gaming with the first ever first-person shooter that was in the Star Wars universe, check out Star Wars Dark Forces, the remaster that's going to be coming out, I think, later this year. So keep an eye out for that. Nothing else really big in the Star Wars universe. I think I had mentioned last time as well that Celebration is going to be in Japan next year. I think it's going to be March, April timeframe, so people are getting very excited about that. I actually had a visit just this past weekend from Brian, who was the CO for the Japanese garrison, and he stopped by a local convention. He actually is an American who moved to Japan 23 years ago and started his life there and married a Japanese woman, started a family there, and lives full time in Japan. He was coming back to Long Island to visit his family and was mentioning, they're starting to get ramped up. They're starting to get ready for celebration. So for them, it's going to be a huge deal that they're going to have celebration in their backyard. So I'm very happy for them. And it was very cool seeing somebody from the 501st Legion from far, far away come give us a visit at this local con. We were just at the Long Island Tropicon. For the 501st, we're going full speed ahead. We have Comic-Con coming up in October. We expect to be there with a huge, huge presence. We also have a bunch of walks and other things coming up in the fall. It's a big time for us for autism walks, Alzheimer's walks, all different types of walks for various organizations. But the thing we're doing this month that we started doing at Tropicon and we're going to be continuing through the month, and it gives you an opportunity no matter where you live to participate, is we're raising money in August for the Gabby Petito Foundation. Gabby Petito was a young woman from Long Island who was murdered by her boyfriend, and the foundation that was started in her honor is now helping people who are suffering from domestic violence and helping find lost individuals all across the country. So if you make any donation of $10 or more to the Gabby Petito Foundation this month in August, just send us a screenshot on our Facebook at Empire City Garrison, and we will send you a raffle ticket number for a chance at an Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Effects Elite lightsaber valued at over $250. It was donated by one of our members. Thank you, Matt, for donating it. And it was a charity that was very close to his heart and resonates with a lot of our members here on the island. And we thought that would run this raffle throughout the month to encourage people to donate to that charity. So please check us out on Facebook at Empire City Garrison. And if you make a donation this month, you'll get a chance at the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber. The drawing is going to be September 1st, and we're already at about $400. So we'd like to push that past $500 and really do a good job for the Gabby Petito Foundation this month. Just within our garrison itself, again, we're doing a lot of local events. If you'd like to check out what we're up to, you can check us out at 501ecg.com. And if you'd like to find out more about the 501st as a whole and get interested in doing some of the stuff that we do and find out more about our costuming standards or what's going on in your neck of the woods in your local garrison, you can check out 501st.com for information on the 501st on an international level. So thank you guys for having me, and I hope that maybe we'll get the word out to get some support for our charity fundraiser this month.
Absolutely, Chris. It's always a pleasure having you. Thank you for taking the time out. So guys, if you can, please go out and donate and support the charities. That's a very big part of everything we do and support. So Chris, keep up the good work, man. We're looking forward to meeting up with you in New York Comic-Con, right, in October. So
I want to make a quick announcement. This isn't official yet, but we're planning to be upstairs on the third level this year instead of the basement. So look for us up there.
The basement.
We're waiting for official word, but that is the preliminary area that we've been told. And look for us up on that third level, which is like going to be a whole cosplay smorgasbord for everybody. So
now I got the song from the Jeffersons on my head. Move on up, moving on up.
We're moving up
yeah,
there.
It's good up there.
That's again preliminary, not official, but we've been told that that's probably where they're going to put all the cosplayers, and we're going to be raising money there for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Probably raffling off another Razor Crest. We actually have a second one that we have that we're probably going to raffle there. And other surprises. We're going to have Blast Trooper. We're going to have an opportunity to come talk to us if you're interested in getting started with the 501st. We're always there to help. We're troopers helping troopers. Besides the charity aspect, we're always troopers, helping other costumers get their costumes to a movie-accurate level.
Cool. Fantastic.
Too bad we don't have like Blast a Warrior, Colonial Warrior.
God! All right. Hey, remember, Chris was big. He's a legacy Battlestar Galactica fan, so just chill out there, Tipsy Toaster.
Take it easy,
Chris.
Take it easy.
But of course, Cylons rule. Colonials.
Yeah, whatever.
True.
Drool.
Mr. Fian, bottoms up to you. Thank you for doing what you do, and we appreciate your time and the updates, and keep up the good work.
Sir.
So take care for now, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Hey, Pete, put that back up again.
What?
Your drink. Turn it. All right, so see the difference?
That's not... I don't know what you got, man.
Did you get the right beer? You see the difference? Mine tastes amazing. I can't help it if you have the skin of Adama stuck in yours. It could be the color differences on my camera on your camera, but I don't think so.
Let me go look at that.
Yours was almost clear there for a second ago. Mine has been cloudy ever since.
I don't know what to tell you, man. But
I feel
anyway. It's getting
bourbon.
caught. It's getting caught in my teeth.
That would be Adama's skin cells. Nasty, yuck.
Oh.
Next time wash the glass, Pete. I mean,
take a look at that. Can you see?
All I know is
Can you see
it
what's
tastes
in there?
fantastic on my end.
Oh boy, I gotta hear.
Maybe the skin
you know
cells
what?
are stuck on the bottom. I don't know. Mine.
Yeah.
Mine. Yeah.
That's not helping, but
Yeah. Okay. Color light is that one.
it's nasty, dude. But it tastes not. It's not too bad.
It tastes great.
Yeah.
Cylon
It has
approved.
actual. There's orange peel in it. There's for sure. There's no because whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So guys,
Cylon approved.
yes, of course it is.
Can't see through it.
Let's see.
It's good to go.
Baz is on. Trey is on. George G is on. Lola's on. Paul's here. Professor Patton's on. Skin cells now give me visions of a Novian. Yes, a Novian drink. That's right. That's right. And Tyrion. Yes, and Tyrion glow water. Yeah, no kidding. So guys,
Looks like Fran was asking for where to donate, but she found it evidently.
all right, cool. Hey, no
Her name was
let's not
Lola.
forget that John is waiting. John, we got John's up. He came back.
Are
He
you
was
sure?
out. I think so. Well, John was
John?
gallivanting, and he was on for a little bit. Is he back on, or do you have him?
Hang on for a second.
Hey.
John is off to the side. I got to fix John now.
Bert Oliver's on. Hey, Bert,
don't
what's
move,
up,
John.
man?
John, stop moving. Stop moving.
Bert,
I will
man,
fix
good
you.
evening.
Hold still.
Good evening to you, sir.
Edit.
You guys remember Bert came on, author, sci-fi author, military sci-fi author, and we did an interview not too long ago. I hope all is well, and we got to have you back as soon as you have more info on your next book, next release, whatever that may be. We definitely want to have you back and talk some more. And yeah, awesome. Hey, look, there is a lot going on, which is good, right? So there's cons, local cons, small cons, big cons, all kinds of things going in terms of the sci-fi world, which is fantastic. And oh, you know what? While you do that, I get to show off this. I just got this today. It's a t-shirt, and
You're rubbing it against the microphone. It sounds really weird.
Okay. Let's see.
1974 to 1975. Wow, another one-season wonder.
Yep, and there's some of the episodes: the Youth Killer, Bad Medicine, the Nightly Murders, one of my favorites. The Sentry, Youth Killer, Bad Medicine, and Nightly Murders it's three of my favorites. And I just got this. They're made to order. They're on Etsy, and you guys know that I'm a big Kolchak fan, so I just got that. I want to show that off, and just getting ready. Somebody I read was I think it's Fran. Fran was saying that she's getting ready and packing. John, I know you're coming. You're going to join us as well. So I think you're packing as well. How's it going, man?
Good. I'm looking forward to it. Really getting excited to go. So I did all my chores. I was very good, so I can go.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're going to be really diving deep into the con tonight. We actually have the ability to pull up the app online here tonight, so we'll actually show.
So we're gonna
just how
we'll spend
crazy it is.
Oh, we're definitely gonna spend some time. Oh, we just before the show, John. I mean, literally right before we came on IFB, Chris and I went through the list of names, the celebrity names, because we get to submit a list of
requests
guests
for
that we
interviews.
interviews. So we're gonna try to we're gonna put it out there, see what sticks and what doesn't. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chelsea Quinn Yarborough, big time author. I've read a couple of her books, and I'm putting in. Hopefully, we can maybe get her. Timothy Zahn, of course, or Zahn. Timothy Zahn. Yeah, I'd like to meet him. He does a lot of cons. It'd be really.
Alan
cool
Dean Foster isn't coming, is he? I have to look.
I don't know. Is he?
Splinter.
Is
I think he was on.
alive?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He was Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time, man. I would love to see him. But hey, Ethan Peck, Aaron Gray, Gil Gerard, Claudia Christian, Tom Cavanaugh, Anson Mount. Those are some of our choices. You know, who knows? Maybe we'll get to see some of them. The red carpet. We have access to the red carpet. We have our press media passes, so hopefully we'll be able to take care of that business. I have Erin Gray. Yeah, Paul. She's going to be there.
Yep.
She goes to a lot of cons.
Every year, Erin Gray goes to Dragon Con, and every year she offers Tai Chi with Erin Gray in one of the mornings of the con. So you can actually go out there and do Tai Chi with Erin Gray.
Yep.
Which is wow.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, John, what do you got for us, man?
Well, we got a nice collection of upcoming series coming on, and some returning series. Rick and Morty Season 7 will premiere October 15th, 2023. Looking pretty good. I always enjoy Rick and Morty. And this new one from Netflix. Steven Spielberg executive produced this series. It's called Life on Our Planet. It's a prehistoric docuseries about dinosaurs, just like the one on Apple. But I got to watch it on Netflix at my house instead of going to my mom's house. So that'll be coming out on September 28th. And this spin-off series from The Boys, Gen V. It's The project is inspired by the G-Men. If you read the comic, it's a parody of the X-Men in the Boys comic. It's about and if you guys watch the Boys, Vaughn Industries has its own college of superheroes. So all these kids get together and they try to go to college, and I guess violence and mayhem and comedy is probably going to exude with all the weird powers they have. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's coming out September 29th on Amazon. And this one, I was looking forward to a second season, but they're not going to do it on Disney. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier won't have a traditional second season, but it will still continue through the upcoming movies: Captain America, Brave New World, which is coming out next year, and Thunderbolts. That's when Harrison Ford is going to become a Hulk-like creature. So
what?
He'll be around till then. Yeah, the Thunderbolts. Harrison Ford becomes the Red Hulk. If you read the comic books, you'll see how it is. It's Thunderbolts.
Oh boy.
Does the Red Hulk have a? Never mind. Walker.
Yeah. Well, he's nuclear powered, so he must become young to his old self.
They're gonna ruin that, I'm sure.
Oh, the DC's MCU movie is coming out. I have a list of stuff coming out. September is going to be Kraven. I think Kraven the Hunter's coming out this September, but that's for another story. The Equalizer 3, September 1st. Denzel Washington goes up against the Mafia. We know what's going to happen. The Nun.
The Mafia will win,
28th.
right?
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen.
Cosa Nostra will get him. And then a scary movie. I finally watched the first one the other day. The Nun 2, which will be out September 8th.
What?
Yeah,
never heard of that
movie,
one.
The Nun. It's kind of scary. It's
really?
a nun and she's,
almost sounds like a B movie.
No, almost there, but it's pretty good.
Like one I was told about this week was Velocipaster.
Oh boy, that's one of those worst movies ever made.
I was like, that's awesome. I got to watch that one.
Velocipaster?
Yeah, Velocipaster.
Oh
yep.
boy.
I gotta write that one.
Write that one down.
That's going in the secret shame files I have to
that
watch.
Yeah. I can thank Addie for that. So, Addie, if you're out there, thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Velocipaster. Oh, I got.
Oh God.
And she's actually saw Rubber. So that's not a lot of people have seen Rubber, the psychic powered tire who blows people's heads up. So.
Oh my God!
I'll leave it at that. Sorry, I digress. Sorry.
I can never get that time back. Oh my God!
It was amazing.
It was not amazing. It was crazy.
Zombievers. Oh, don't forget that one too.
God.
So
some of these B movies were just so great. It's unbelievable.
Oh, there's one with a donut I have to watch. It popped up on my Netflix feed. It was Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Oh boy.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That was even good.
Hey Dorian, what's up?
That movie from New Zealand, Black Sheep, and the Black Sheep are driving the car and they go crazy and start killing all the owners. That's like
okay. That's one of those.
That was really big.
Oh, what the heck? Now you got me thinking. Go ahead. I'll pull another one up here in a second. It was amazing.
And those geriatric superheroes are gonna be back at it again. The Expendables 4 is coming out September 22nd. With who's gonna be Stallone, Stratham, Dolph Lundgren. They're all gonna try to get together and try to save people. So, I'm too old to dodge bullets, but obviously they do. But okay. That's going to be coming out. Disenchantment Season 5 is coming out September 1st on Netflix. That animated adult comedy on Netflix is pretty good. I think this is the last season. Gamma Rebirth, September 7th. It's an animated series of Gamera, not one of my favorite Godzilla monsters, but I'll watch it. Whatever. And this one's coming up on Apple Plus. Set in an alternate New York City, a father and husband searches through a magical world for his abducted son and missing wife. See it on Apple Plus September 28th. This is called The Changeling. It's a new series. It's like a fantasy steampunk series.
Okay.
So that looks pretty good.
That's cool.
I'm looking forward to that. And some upcoming cons. BotCon, August 24th, 27th in Rutherford, New Jersey. Fairfax Comic Con, August 26th, 27th.
That's this weekend.
Nerdfest, October 27th, Swedesboro, New Jersey. And Dragon Con will be next week, August 31st, December 4th. IFB is going to be representing pretty heavily. We have a exclusive sneak peek at the Stranded Warrior trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I can't wait.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got it, baby. Cool, John. So we have a bunch of stuff that we're going to be talking about because we have the schedule, right? If you saw, we posted it on Facebook. We have date, time, location for the panel, the Stranded Warrior panel, and we got the same thing for the trivia, which follows right after that. And so that'll take us into the evening. It'll be like 8 o'clock when we're done. However, we sketched out some of the stuff. I know, John, you're flying in on Thursday, correct?
Thursday morning. Yep, I'll be there about 8 a.m.
All right, cool. All right, so you're gonna be beating me. I'll be coming in a couple hours right after you.
And I beat both of you because I'm there Wednesday.
No, my, you're crazy. So
Wednesday is the new Friday. That's always Dragon Con theme.
I think what the plan might be, Chris, we discussed this very, very lightly, is Thursday, John, is going to be probably our ticket day, right? Thursday we get tickets. And from what I understand, that's a bit of an ordeal. And then I think based on Chris, what we talked about was probably hitting the vendors. There's at least 3 floors of them.
Yeah, we'll talk about more tonight, but there's
There's
a building full of vendors.
Yeah, so I think that's what we'll probably end up doing, guys. Is first thing is getting our tickets, and then once we get tickets, we go hit the vendors, and of course we're gonna make some time to there's lunch, and then there's gonna be dinner, and then we'll see what happens after that, because I know we're gonna probably be really tired after walking around multiple floors of vendors. We're gonna be meeting up with Fran and Lola, and anybody else that's coming in on Thursday. Let us know so we can meet up. It'd be great.
I don't know if Paul's coming on Thursday or not, but
I'm not sure, but Paul's coming. I know Professor Patton is coming.
Yep.
Charlene, I believe, is coming. And by the way, we have, which we've mentioned before, for the panel on Friday, we have Mr. George Zuvlos, we have Diana Durango, we have George K. Will all be on stage with us. And of course, Superfan Fran, Legacy Battlestar Galactica Superfan, is going to be on stage with us, author, and we'll be talking all about everything that we did on the Stranded Warrior, and then of course the premiere, guys. I know. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it.
It's 1 minute and 40 some seconds long, but it's
Oh my
great.
God, it is the work.
It leaves you like
I'm looking forward to it.
I want to know more.
Chuck Davenport, Chris Marshall, John Terabetsky, Ken Thompson. The work that these guys are putting in on the CG, guys, is just off the hook. It's phenomenal, really, really cool. And we'll talk about what it takes to do this and all the work that it goes into this. And then John, you'll be there as well with us, and all you guys. So that's roughly more or less kind of what we're thinking about, John, is for Thursday. Chris, I was thinking that we should, if we're gonna be meeting up with any of you guys, you got to let us know beforehand, so we have about a week. We have about a week.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to meet up on Thursday, anybody IFB, I know IFB is coming. So Friday, all of you, we expect to see everybody. We're going to meet up before the panel starts. So we got to do a little prep. So let's make sure that we, Chris, we should get there kind of on the earlier side so we can get, in case everybody shows up, we have a definite place to meet up. The panel starts at 5:30. Obviously by 5, we got to be there and get everything all prepped and all set up. We have cards to give out. So there's plenty of things that we're going to be doing. We still have some headshots left over from Awesome Con that Diana Durango is going to be autographing and giving out. We have another 5 collectible cards that we made for the Stranded Warrior. Those will be exclusive to Dragon Con, giving those out. And then you can get them autographed as well. Oh, look, that's Dorian's card. Hey, Dorian, you see that as you. And there's a card for me. And there's Superfan Fran.
The best one of them all.
And then we got a Cylon. And we got Dave. Dave Turnbull is on there as well. And so we're going
to try
to get. Oh, yeah, that's a great picture, man.
Oh,
so
Cylon? The Cylon? Yes, you're right, correct. It is the best. That's the best picture.
The best picture.
Yes,
that's your picture. You took that picture. You took that picture, and we doctored it a little bit. So we're going to try to get a bunch of those autographed so that we can give those out. First come, first serve. We have a bunch of those, so hopefully we will have more than enough to give out. Oh, by the way, so. We're going to keep a couple of those for we're going to make sure that you guys, Dorian and some of the other guys that are not going to be able to make it this time at the Dragon Con, we will keep a set for you guys. Don't worry. And we'll see if we have any left over. Those of you like Tara, as a matter of fact, Tiny Bean, we were not able to. Oh, there's Superfan Franz. Yeah.
She was asking
we were not able to get these
in
time to have them pre-autographed, but we'll try to get we'll try to keep a few of those. Yep. And we got QR codes to both IMDb background for you guys, and then of course the Facebook QR code to the Stranded Warrior, and those are all gratis. Those are first come, first serve. Show me mine. I haven't seen it yet.
I just did.
Okay,
I had to get a set for Matt Bush too. He was a set.
All right. Oh, good. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna actually do that then. So Mike Oliveri, which dragon are you dressing up as for Dragon Con?
It's
the Galactica dragon, I think. But
Space Dragon, 1999.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Chris and John, those of us on the panel, we're going to be dressed up. We're going to be wearing our cosplay from the Stranded Warriors. So I will be, there's going to be Ibley, and I will be an Atlantia colonial warrior. Yeah, that's right.
So you missed it, Chris.
That's right. Chris missed it. Oh, again, he looked away. He
looked
away on purpose.
I missed it.
One more.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Soldiers of the One.
So we're going to have a great time, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for, taking the time out and coming down to, Dragon Con to meet up with us. We're looking forward to it. And so that's, I think, for the most part, Thursday will be getting in, getting settled, getting our tickets, and then hitting the vendors, and then just hanging after that. My uniform is at the tailor getting altered so that it fits better. Wow, Fran, awesome. So cool. So, yeah, we're going to have a great time. Oh, don't forget that on Sunday, anybody that's staying on Sunday, there's going to be a Battlestar Galactica photo
shoot.
session.
Yeah, it's usually at the Hilton on the back deck. Well, I'll get more information as soon as I can to find out. I'll send her a text tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
And find out if it's still on. But every year we do it. It's on the back steps over there by the Hilton. We do a Battlestar Galactica photo shoot, and it's usually 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Nice. We're gonna have a really good time. So, man. Bring comfortable shoes. From what I understand,
it's a lot
of walking. A lot of
Yay,
walking.
we're walking here.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Christopher walking.
That's right, just for you. But so John, you're what do you know where you're staying?
I'm staying at the Best Western. It's about 8 miles away. Best Western East. It's not that far.
Okay. You should, if you get a chance, guys, highly recommend that you look at the free shuttle map so that
we'll show it. Show it.
Yeah. So John, you get yourself to one of the probably I would imagine maybe like the furthest shuttle service that Dragon Con puts on is the Purple Line. And so I'm going to be a few blocks away from the furthest stop on the purple. So I'll be getting on the purple and just taking that all the way back down because
I'm a half mile away.
Yeah, you're a half mile. You're way closer. I'm like about, I think, 1.5. So yeah, they got to make it work.
That's a whole show right there. I could tell you all about the drama on that one, but because I scheduled, I reserved a room September of last year.
Oh yeah,
and then I went back and checked it. It was canceled.
I ended up.
I didn't cancel it.
I checked it. I checked on mine, and I realized that with the taxes and the whatever the extra, whatever the extra costs that get tacked on, it was significantly more than what I saw listed when I made the reservation, locked it in, and then I went back and I re-reserved and got it for the original price that I saved like $350.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Big difference, man. I was like, holy mackerel! Where did this inflated price come from? And so
they jack it up. I mean,
I rebooked it, and believe it or not, I rebooked it at the same
hotel. You're gonna pay.
Yeah, I rebooked it at the same hotel for $350 less. I was like, wow, something's wrong with that. So anyway, all said and done, we're all set. We got reservations, flights, and everything else, guys. Looking forward to Dragon Con. They're taking care of us this year. Chris is a regular. We're getting our media press passes, and we're getting a panel and then some, because we're doing the trivia as well. So we're gonna have a really good time, and we're looking forward to that. So John, stay tuned, right?
Yeah.
And
hey, John, here's the other one I was trying to remember.
Llamageddon.
There you go.
That's nuts.
A woolly terror from space. Could this really be Llamageddon?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't imagine. I hope they didn't spend more than $400 to make that.
Oh no, it's a budget. It's on IMDb. Yeah.
I see a show about these boo movies just going off the rails. That'd be that great show.
Oh boy.
Have you seen this one?
See, look at that. They had a helicopter.
Well, that might be stock footage.
Oh no, this is
a llama like 10 feet tall, or is like a? What about?
You'll have to watch it.
Did you ever see Thanks Slaying with the killer
this
turkey?
This is crazy.
You'll have to watch
this. This is on Netflix? That guy, that actor's on Netflix. No.
Hot tub with llamas.
Okay, enough.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. You're squirreling, man. That's nuts. Oh, no.
Oh, laser eyes. I love it.
Real life llama with colored eyes in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
This is awesome.
Great acting.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So yes, I hear a Daggett. That's right. Anyway,
wait. We have a Star Trek reference. Hang on. I just saw that. Hang on. Let me back that up. Where's that? There it is.
Oh look! How did they get away with that? He's wearing a Star Trek shirt. Oh my god, that is
Llamageddon.
Crazy. Oh man, yeah.
You've been warned. Look at all the winning. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 awards. That's pretty good.
Speaking of awards, then, you guys know that I have been screening film for the Brooklyn Science Fiction Film Festival, and there are 2 Star Wars fan films, a short and a feature length, that were submitted. And I watched the short, and it's very good.
Cool.
And I am in the process of finishing up the feature length Star Wars fan film, and it's really good. So far, so good. I've only watched a third of it, but
all right, John, you got some Daggett problems there, buddy.
Yeah, you got some serious.
All right, we'll catch you later.
All right, John. Thanks, man. But yeah, there's some really.
Take care.
Right,
thanks a lot.
Take care. I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of good sci-fi out there there is some phenomenal. Whether it be
Lamageddon.
story films- No,
It-
no. I'm talking.
It's a woolly terror from space. That's sci-fi.
Dude, it is sci-fi. However, I'm telling you, the stuff you talk about awards. I saw some of these movies that I've watched 20. That's including shorts,
Mhm.
all the way to the feature length, and there is a lot of good stuff out there, guys. So Brooklyn Science Fiction Film Festival, the winners will be announced in October, and we'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll be able to get down there, maybe and cover and interview some of the winners. And yeah, there's film festivals and movies and talent and a lot of great stuff going on. And I'm proud to say that we're going to be throwing our hat into the ring with the Stranded Warrior. And with the help of everybody involved, we are going to have a really good product. So, yes, coming soon. That's right, Baz. You'll see. Oh, Dune. Yeah, man. Dune. We're waiting for it. Absolutely.
That didn't get stopped by the actors' strike? Or was it already on post-production?
It was in post-production. I think I've seen trailers and it was supposed to be released. So it's going to be good, Baz. No question about it. It's a hell of a freaking, the first one was awesome. And
I think
one,
Baz is like pretty psyched about Dune. I'm not so sure, but
yeah, I think a little bit
probably
psyched.
looks a lot like Australia to him. So
yes, Australia looks like the world of Dune. Is that what you're saying? Okay, there you go. Yep, he went there, Baz.
Yes, I went there.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Yeah, Dune was
only a lot.
Only a lot, but yeah. So guys, we were gonna spend the next I'd say about a half an hour, give or take. Put up your questions, comments like you usually do, and thank everybody now for watching us in the future, because I know some of you will watch this in repeats.
Oh, future.
We are going to Dragon Con, guys,
yes.
And we have a panel, right? So the Stranded Warrior has a panel. It's at 5:30 on Friday, and it'll run an hour, followed by Battlestar Galactica trivia. Thanks to Rob Baum for putting together the bulk of the questions that we're going to be using at the trivia at Dragon Con. So thank you very, very much. Saturday at Dragon Con, there is a parade at 10 a.m. in the morning down the middle of the city of Atlanta. So we'll be covering that as well, like we did. Chris, you did that last year. Mm-hmm. So that's about an hour. After that, we will have time to get together and do some IFB interviewing. So we're going to be doing that as well.
Yep.
And we want to, right, Chris Weed said that we would make some time for all our fans.
Right? Oh, yeah.
All the
as many as we can, yeah.
Yeah, all you guys, we'd like to interview you on the spot, have a little quick interview from Dragon Con. So I think Saturday would probably be a good day to do that. Sunday, of course, in the morning, we go do the Battlestar Galactica photo, and then we were open to the rest of. There's a lot of panels. I mean, there is a tremendous amount of activity, and what they've told us repeatedly. If you saw the interview we did with the military sci-fi track coordinator, she came on and told us you're not going to be able to do it all. You're not expected to. You just pick and choose what exactly you want to focus on, because the convention is designed by design to be bigger than life. You can't see it and do it all. And then Chris will attest to that.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll go through and just pop up the app tonight as well.
That's right. Baz is from the future, currently watching you live from Friday. Yes. Send Katie my way, okay? Yeah, Baz, we will make sure that we work around your order of protection on Katie. But I'll have you know she's unfortunately not going to be there, but I'm sure she knows who you are. But yeah,
neither is
Marin.
Marin.
Yeah, no kidding. So, Chris, you want to pull up the schedule just to get an idea of what that's about?
Sure.
Be kind of cool.
Give me 1 second here.
boy.
Oops, I went to sleep. Give me 1 second. The schedule.
The schedule. Oh boy.
Looks like I need to adjust this.
Dave and I drinking from the same glass. Star Trek movie memories. We talked about that last week. The movie memories. I did read that book. I do have that book. Dorian, what did you sent me something? I want to look at that. What is that? Something popped up here. Where are you, Dorian? What's cooking with you? Dorian, for those of you that haven't heard me say this a million times, Dorian Keyes, award-winning sci-fi author, is also musically talented. He is working on original soundtrack for The Stranded Warrior. So the music you hear on the trailer, all created by Dorian himself. Thank you very much for doing that. And
it fits like a glove.
Yeah. No, he's
yeah.
So he's doing that, and he's doing the soundtrack for The Stranded Warrior. So hats off to Dorian for doing that. Dorian, we have to have you on the show again. I mean, you came on. We had you on for a little while. Oh, don't forget, guys, that on the 17th of September is Battlestar Galactica birthday and IFB birthday. We're going to have a 4-hour marathon.
Did you say 8?
6 o'clock.
8 hours?
6 o'clock.
8 hour?
No, 6.
8 hour?
6 o'clock.
6 hour?
4 hours.
6
Don't
hours?
play with numbers. That's not. You just be careful with that. It's
6
from
hours?
6 to 10.
Don't
confuse
Did you say
anybody.
6 hour again?
You're confusing yourself. We start
8
at
hour? What?
6 Eastern time. We go to 10 o'clock. It's a 4-hour marathon. We'll be reaching out to our friends to come on and talk a little
some
about
trivia.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit of trivia like we usually do, and so we will be putting on the trailer. So for those of you that don't see it at Dragon Con, come back on the 17th, and we're going to be playing the Stranded Warrior trailer.
And I think that's after we play it on our on the 17th, then we will send it out to all of the
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we're going to blow it up. We're going to
we'll
blast
send it all
out everywhere,
So
guys.
Your
it will be everywhere.
your opportunities to see the trailer before is going to be Dragon Con, and then the 17th for the birthday, and then after the 17th we will drop it everywhere.
Yes. It's going to be all over the place.
As many places as we can drop it, as long as they don't block us.
Yes. Well, exactly. Because, by the way, right? Music original and everything else that we have in there is been built for the Stranded Warrior. So we're not using anything that was previously out there. Nothing from the original. This is all recreated by us. And we're very proud of what we have done. Chris, you put up something that maybe a lot of people are not familiar with, and that is the Dragon Con app.
So this is the Dragon Con app. So every year they put out an app because you're not going to be able to do it any other way. It's just not going to happen because there's just so much going on. So for instance, if you look at the top, you get my schedule. Right now, my schedule only contains 2 things because I haven't gone through the app. But my schedule, it will actually set up a schedule for you for what things you're going to do. So these are your progress reports. So Friday, right? The Symphony Orchestra. There is concert tickets for that. There's just so much going on. And then, of course, Friday is our panel. So here's our, it's set in here, tells you where it's at and everything else. This is Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's really not a day, but I put it in here anyways because it just keeps growing. It started out as a Saturday, Sunday, then it went to a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then it went to a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then now Wednesday is the new Thursday. So there is so much going on just stuff. So anyhow, this is the app. and I'm pulling it up off my phone. So
By
kind
the
of give you
way-
an idea. Go ahead.
Chris, can you when you're ready to do a search, can you search Space 1999?
Sure.
Rob wants to know if there's anything going on.
We can do that real quick. Let's go ahead and do where's that? Speakers? Yeah, speakers. Then we'll jump in here. Space. Okay. Is it that many people?
I don't know. Is that possible? Oh, space image.
STEM. Artemis Battle Simulator. Space. Don't see anything.
Maybe
Space
use
1999. Huh?
Maybe just use 1999, because that word space is just gonna keep grabbing everything. Uh-oh. What is this? What? And how with who? Are these guys?
Gargoyles, Foster, CBS Family Series, Family Law from 1999 to 2002. That's right, 1992.
Ah. All right.
Not much Space 1999, unfortunately, there, Rob.
Sorry, bud. Doesn't
Right.
look like it.
You can. Oh, hey, ready for some fun?
Yeah, let's go. Oh no, that's not gonna. It's gonna break it. You're gonna break the whole thing. The app's gonna go bust.
Star Trek Hot Takes, Star Trek Kids Fest, Star Trek the Motion Picture. You actually get to watch the motion picture there if you want to. Star Trek Adventures, Star Trek Adventures, A Forest Apart. Learn how to play it. These are the game sections.
Wow.
Biology's Greatest Hits, Near Misses, Star Trek Pop Quiz, Trivia Night for Starship Tempest, Star Trek Second Edition, Trek. It's a 10D. It's the dude. Event Star Trek Second Edition. I mean, ready? We'll keep scrolling down here. Star Wars Family Feud. Star Trek, Starbase Atlanta.
It went into Star Wars.
Star Wars,
man.
Star anything.
Oh, no. Here we go. It's back. It's back.
Yeah.
It's back.
Star Trek Meetup. Star Trek The Animated Series, 50th anniversary.
Oh.
Is it the 50th anniversary? Wow. I didn't know
50th
that.
anniversary of the animated series.
Huh.
What time is that?
7 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's not happening.
Star
Oh, no,
Girl-
maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe we do that one. Okay.
Salamander Awards.
Oh, that might be interesting.
I mean, just the Star Trek Improv
Hey,
show.
Improv. Oh, that might be funny, man.
Sunday at 20:30.
Oh, we should do that. That might be funny. Hey, there's a Stargate.
Star Trek Star Pod Trek walking tour of the. Okay.
Pass. Oh, there's some cool things on there. And
Star Trek Puppet Show.
puppet show. What? Oh man, that's pretty nuts.
Languages of Star Trek.
What? Oh man, talk about learning Klingon.
Yep.
That's cool. Oh boy.
Just mythology and religion in the worlds of Stargate. There you go.
That's cool. That's cool.
You're gonna want to go to that one, I'm sure.
There's a couple of other. Hey, you know that they have, believe it or not, there's an alternate history track. Yes.
Yeah, alternate history track.
Yeah.
Ready? William Shakespeare's Star Wars fan reading.
Wow. Wheel of Trek.
Yep.
Oh my God. This is insane.
So
guys.
we are almost to the bottom. No, we're not even close to the bottom yet.
No, you're not even close. I told you, you're going to break the app. Oh my God. Look at this.
Warhammer?
This is Warhammer. What has it got?
That's
Death
the
Watch?
role-playing game. So these
Okay.
are this is in the gaming area. There's a whole building. One floor of one of the building is all gaming.
Okay, so Fran wants to know, where are you finding these? I can't find them on the app.
Yeah, you just type in Star Trek. So if you If you want to find something in the app that you're interested in, back, just go to speakers and then type in, whatever you want. So let's say Firefly.
I'm going to do that myself. Let's see.
Firefly. I like a Firefly thing.
Oh my God. You and the Firefly, man. Come on.
Firefly drinking songs. Firefly, it all comes out in the wash. That's funny, by the way. And if you click on these, it'll tell you about it. So we revisit the life and times of Hoban Washburn, pilot extraordinaire, husband of Zoe, provider of wacky fun, and Ariel Leaf. And Ariel Leaf. Too soon? Well, anyways. Deep dive in the character of Wash, additional panelists. So there's a whole panel talking about just Washburn from Firefly.
Wow.
Irish pub songs. Sounds interesting.
Okay.
Can't Stop the Signal dance. This is the dance that is Firefly related, done by the MSFM that we talked, the lady we talked to earlier. Help me. Anyways, they this is for Dechiro. They do a dance and have a DJ and everything else there for helping to cure cancer. So.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
Celebrating Firefly and Serenity. This is just one of the dances. Now, you ready for dances? Or watch this. I'm
I know
gonna squirrel
that
on
you
you.
want to go to the dance.
So,
Karen
dances.
Smith?
Yep.
Is it Karen Smith?
Yep.
Was it it? Karen Smith?
Yeah. There you go.
Thanks,
Dances.
Captain.
That's it, Karen Smith. Yep.
Thank
Shiny.
you.
Shiny. Damn right.
John Jackson Miller. Bam. Universe pageant. What? Interactive Stargate window of opportunity.
The Miss Universe, the Star Trek Miss Universe pageant is a fantastic time.
What? Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? Oh my God, that's nuts. All right, so I'm going to let me just.
So these are events. So if you go through here, these are all show you different events, and you can search the events.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So let's say dance. All right. This is across all data. These are all the dances. Belly dancing basics, K-pop dance parties, Can't Stop the Signal dance, setup for dance, room closed, blah, blah, blah. Let's belly dance, 80s prom dance party, MTV's 120 minutes, an 80s alternative dance party.
What?
The 8-Bit Bash is a really good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Cartoon Bebop Lounge, karaoke. Where's the one? 10 Forward. This is the Star Trek dance.
All right. Why don't you look up Battlestar Galactica?
Hang on. Star Trek Meetup. The Yule Ball is another great dance.
Okay.
And then this is the really good one. This is the Star Wars party, our dance party. It's the last party on Alderaan.
Okay.
And then Crux Shadows is always there. They're a great band. If you ever know who the Crux Shadows are, they're there every year. Free concert.
Okay.
Zombie Prom, orchestra, flag parties, Twitch. I mean, my God. There's Goth Night.
Sequest. Look up Sequest, man.
I don't know if we'll have Sequest, but we can try. All right, let's go back. First one, what'd you say? You asked me to look up something. What was it?
I don't know, man. I'm all over the place. Last party in Alderaan ends with a bang. Yeah. Look up.
Sequest,
look up Sequest. Yeah, just look up Sequest because that was John One's. Look up Sequest.
I don't think they're gonna have much for Sequest. It was.
Well, you never know.
We're dating ourselves. Doesn't look
Okay.
like there's anything there.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Actually, it was Battlestar Galactica. Thank you, Professor Patton. So,
No, Battlestar's got a couple of things.
okay, let's pull it up because
Look,
I'm doing my
Stranded
own. I'm
Warrior,
using the app
1978
right
fan
now.
panel,
Oh,
and the Battlestar Galactica trivia contest.
okay.
I would not have an inkling idea who's running those.
Oh, do Stargate. We have a request.
Oh my gosh, Stargate's really big there. 2 words?
Yeah.
Is it 2 words or 1 word?
Stargate. I'm sure it'll get you. Just yeah.
Stargate,
do it.
the TV, movies, and beyond, mythology, religion, and the worlds of Stargate, MSFM, interactive Stargate, window of opportunity. Jewel from Stargate. David Nicole is from Stargate. Paul McGillen's from Stargate. Carrie
Charity
Jones.
auction. Interesting. There's a charity auction. And it has
Yes,
stuff.
and that's one of the ones I always go to. The Don S. Davis Memorial Charity Auction.
Is it any good?
I have donated a couple of things, and I have bought a number of things from the charity auction.
What do they have?
Yeah, it is good.
What do they got?
Oh, it's Battlestar Galactica stuff, everything you can imagine. This year, I know they will have a complete set of Battlestar Galactica novels because I donated those. So they will be up for auction.
Interesting.
And
So what time is the auction?
let's see. We'll click on it, and it'll tell you. It says it is a 2 hour and 30 minutes. It is Sunday at 4 o'clock or 1600 for those people who don't know military time or like military time. So,
Hey, we should try to. Man, we should go to that.
oh, I will definitely be going to that. What are you kidding me? Oh,
Whoa,
heck yeah.
Dragon Con Legends, Harry Turtledove. Ooh. Past guest of honor, Harry Turtledove. Learn more about him. His interview. Additional panelist. Harry Turtledove's going to be there?
Yep.
Really? No, Harry Turtledove. Well, all right.
If you, let's say, so everything is all here. When you find something you like, you hit a star and it'll show up in your schedule.
Yeah.
And then you can notice which things you need to get rid of.
Okay, so auction. I'm going to look up the auction on my phone, right? I'm going to put in the word auction,
Mm-hmm.
and that auction should come up, right?
Should. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and add that to mine. Events.
Partying all around. Let's see. Where is... We got... Kathleen sent up a comment, said that she loves your glass. She lost hers. And yeah, Paul, a lot of stuff, man.
So this is something we want to attend. We hit star.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do
and it
that.
will add it to your list of things to do.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the Battlestar Galactica, right? And it should Galactica. So test us all a Battlestar Galactica trivia contest, and of course the Stranded Warrior. So I'm doing that. Yep. Then I'll go back, and then it knocked me out. So I'll go back and put in Galactica. Itinerary. Let's see.
Fran, what?
What?
She did get the panelist position for coping strategies in military sci-fi media.
Oh, what? So Friday 2:30.
All right, hang on.
So, okay. Fran, you got to tell us these things. All right, so Fran, we will be at your panel. So that's what we got on Friday is we have Superfan Fran's panel at 2:30. And then we're going to go from that panel, right, which will end at 3:30. We're going to make our way to then our collective panel. Oh, my God, I'm glad you brought that up, Fran. So that's what we're doing. So Friday, we got it pretty much sketched out, guys. So for those of you that are coming, let's go to Fran's panel, okay, at 2:30. And then from there, we make our way to the Stranded Warrior panel. So Friday, we have it sketched out, and then everything ends. It'll end by 8 o'clock at night, and we'll see how well we're doing by then. So let's see, trivia contest. I got this one set, and I don't know how to get back. How do you get back without having to enter the whole thing again? Ugh. All right. I keep getting knocked out.
Coping strategies in military sci-fi media.
Okay.
Friends Severance.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to do that too. Fran. And
I guess she will be the coping strategies for Battlestar Galactica piece.
Oh, that is so cool. Well done, Fran. All right. Let's see. Search. And I have Cross-casting, breaking, no. Oh, coping strategies in military sci-fi media. I believe France panel is the same hotel location as.
Yeah, it'll be the same room.
Oh, it'll be ours. So
Yeah.
we don't even have to move, guys. It's perfect. So everybody, we're meeting first at 2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock for Superfan Fran's panel, right? Coping strategies in military sci-fi media, and then we'll hang around there, and that'll end at 3:30. It'll give us about an hour and a half, and then we'll be able to then we'll stay local because then we go to our panel and we'll,
Yep.
everybody come along. We'll have a great time. Okay. So our Friday, guys, Friday is more or less kind of set up for us. I am going to pick some alternate history stuff, and I will let you guys know.
So, how big is Dragon Con? Well, let's look at this.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
This is downtown Atlanta.
Okay.
This building, America's Mart 2 and 3, this is gaming. This is sales. Everything at sales.
Okay.
This is the Westin, which I believe is what ours is, right? The Westin?
Ours is it's where is it? Where is our thing, guys? Where is it? All right, I have to pull it up.
Yeah,
Pull it up.
I think it's the Westin.
As we speak. Hold on, I'll look it up because we put it. We've been. Oh, you know what, Chris? Good opportunity. I went into Facebook to pull it up. I want to thank everyone out there that has reposted our panel, and that is all the Galactica social media, right? Groups, pages, etc. Battlestar Bulletin Board, Colonial Warriors, on and on and on. So thank you to everybody. Battlestar Galactica fan club. Everybody has posted that. So I'm very grateful for that. I want to make sure that I thanked everyone on air for doing that. We really, really appreciate it. And so we are going to be at the Westin, and I'm not sure what Chastain DE is.
It is literally right off of Peachtree Street. It's right here. You walk into you walk in here, and it's the first room on the right hand side is where everything is going to be at.
That's very good. So that's perfect, guys. So we can stay local. The Westin is a pretty cool hotel. So
if you see it, all of Dragon Con is scattered around 5 hotels: the Hyatt, the Marriott, and the Hilton, and those are all connected by sky bridges.
Okay.
And or you can go outside and go around. The Marriott is the party hotel. If you go to Marriott at 3:00 in the morning, there will be a party going on in the lobby. No doubt about it.
Wow.
Hilton is, I would say, secondary, and Hyatt would be tertiary in regards to the party hotels. Westin's kind of out by itself, and the Cortland Grand used to be called the Sheridan. This was just bought out, evidently, so they're redoing that one. So this is where you'll get pick up your tickets and everything else.
Okay.
So huge layout. And when you're saying America's Mart and America's Mart Building 2, these are multi-floored buildings, and they will have multi-floors of whatever you're looking for. So I think it's Building 3 is all your gaming on 2 floors. So, and then this is 3 floors, 3 or 4 floors, 3 floors of vendors and 2 floors of artists, I believe. So it's just huge.
Okay.
So that's the layout. And then of course there is a, one of the it is the biggest parade in Atlanta. And that is, where's that parade? Parade.
Parade is at 10 a.m.
Parade route. So here is the parade route.
Where is it? No.
Well, it's a shuttle, is the dash line. The parade route's the gray line.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So.
Where were you last year? Where did they have you set up?
For the parade,
Yeah. Where was
I
the
was
press?
right here between the Hyatt and the Marriott, and then they put us in a special area for press,
Yeah.
and then they let us walk the parade route right here. So you could
Okay.
actually walk with the parade, people in the parade.
Okay. But that's at the end, though, correct? Is this the end or the
I
beginning?
believe it's the end. I don't know if that's the
Okay.
end or the beginning. I can't remember. I know it stops one of the two.
Well,
I think this is the end down here.
okay.
But
Okay.
if you want to, and this is open for free. So this day, I believe it's 10 o'clock on...
It's 10 o'clock on Saturday.
Saturday.
Right.
So 10 o'clock on Saturday, people are
Yeah.
setting up on this thing, and they drive in from all over the place. So you don't need a ticket to get to this part of it. Anybody can go to the parade. So it's
Yes.
huge, and lots of people show up. It's a blast, and hopefully again this year it's so great, because what parade can you have that has 25 or 35 bodybuilders that are representing the 300?
Yeah, I know.
I
That's
mean,
insane.
these guys are they bodybuild all year long so they can go in the parade. Or how about somebody who converted an RV
Yeah.
into a what's the not the little guys in Star Wars,
Jawas.
Jawas. So
Yeah.
one of the Jawa sand crawlers.
Wow.
It's like it's like a full-size sand crawler that they bolt on the outside
that's
of an RV.
Cool, man.
It's amazing.
That is so cool.
Lots of cars and different vehicles from different things. It's Martini. Yeah, exactly. Martini.
that is so
That's the drunk one.
All right,
So
so there's
There's
a ton of things
yeah,
to
and
do.
then there's a shuttle. If you happen to live outside, or couldn't get something close by, so there is a shuttle service that you can grab, and you'll see the pictures here. You'll see a better picture on your phone because this is really blown up. But you have the purple route and the green route and the blue route, and these will get you to the main hotels.
Right. And that's kind of what I was talking about with when I talked about the distance with John 1. By the way, Fran, you click the star. When you find something that you want to attend, click the star and it'll put it into your schedule. So just click star when you find something. So I'm going to be using the purple line so that I can get from my hotel, which is all the way to the north of the main hotels, so that I'll be using a purple line to get down, making my way down. So let's continue to coordinate, guys.
Paul said his hotel's off the map, unfortunately.
Well, mine is, so don't fret that. Of course.
It's so hard to get. So at the end of this one, you go to those hotels that have open spaces. They call it the Hunger Games for the hotels that actually have spaces for Dragon Con, and they'll open them up around October, November, and it's a call-in number, and everybody tries to get a hotel, one of the host hotels, and that's the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever so in your favor, because it is rough. People wait on the phone for so long, make phone calls over and over again to get into one of those rooms. And then sometimes there are some rooms that are rooms that perpetual rooms. So you can actually get a room, and if it's one of the perpetual rooms, you're guaranteed a room for every year as long as you pay the money.
Wow. So, okay, where's the shuttle route? Fran, there's a map with the shuttle
route. You go to
route.
maps.
There's go back to maps.
Maps. And go to parade route plus shuttle.
Yeah.
Or shuttle map. There's a shuttle map here.
Yeah, shuttle map. That's what we want right there. So if you can you blow that up at all or no?
Can't do it on this piece because this is my cell phone.
Gotcha. Okay. So there it is. It's hard to tell, but there is a purple line, green, and blue, of course. and the purple is the one that reaches up to, the northernmost part of the map. That's the one that goes. There's a couple of stops. Stop number 3 is the northernmost stop from the center of the Dragon Con events. So that's one that I'll be taking. So stop 3 on the purple line, that's the one I'm going to get on and then make my way down. John Repper says at Dragon Con 1999, Richard Hatch and Jack Stauffer hosted a panel. They played the Second Coming trailer to a packed ballroom. There was a huge amount of cheering afterwards. I hope the Stranded Warrior trailer panel has the same crowd reaction. I hope
thank
so
you
too,
so
John.
much.
Thank
Really,
you.
it'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. So there's we all right, you got it, Fran got it. Good. So we're going to continuously add to our, the days.
Yep.
So I want to make sure that all of you know where we're going to be. And this way, if we want to meet up, we can meet up. Obviously, there's things that we all, at some point, I'm sure, are going to go our separate ways. However, Thursday, we are going to get our tickets. And then from tickets, we're going to hit the vendors.
Yeah, if you got a chance, hit vendors on Thursday. Don't hit them on Saturday.
Right.
Because it's a really, really, really long line.
Yeah.
It will stretch around the building, down the block, and back. I mean, it moves fast, but it's still, you're talking 50 to 60,000 people.
Oh, wow.
So don't be surprised to stand in a line. You're going to get lines. That's, some people like to joke and call it line con.
Yes.
Because you will stand in a line if you want to get to a specific thing. So, but that's okay. I've met so many great people in a line, and it's fun.
We've heard a lot about that. It's one of the best places that just everybody's friendly.
Yep.
Everybody, talks. So that's okay. That's part of it. We just have to figure out where exactly is where we're going to actually stay. I had to cancel my reservation at Courtyard Marriott yesterday. It's across from the vendors hall. Is that right, Susan? Are you still going, Susan? I think, you told us you were going. I hope you're still going. I just saw your message here, your post. So remember, we are, a lot of us are spread out in terms of hotels all over the place, which is fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. However, we want to make sure that we make time to meet up and that you know where to find us. And if we're going to hang out and go to the dealer's room for whatever reason, that we could kind of, meet up, it would be great. So everybody, we're going to go to the Folly of the Gods. That's, Chris, I think pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much, if
right?
you have a chance, go ahead and check that out and start planning your trip now. And then start, and this thing will help you schedule your schedule, and then you'll be able to see how many things overlap. And then you'll also see how far apart some things are. It's like, I want to go to this and then I want to go to that, and find out, the hotel is, the two different things are like 5 minutes, there's a 5-minute break between the two, and you're running 6 blocks to get to the hotel. You may have to reconsider.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, so listen, Susan, don't worry about it. Like I said, family comes first, so it's okay. And you'll get to see the trailer and all, don't worry. And we'll miss you nonetheless, but you'll see, we'll be posting stuff up if you get a chance, just go back and watch. We'll be posting, we're going to try to live stream. And so Thursday we're going to do the whole convention, right? We're gonna live stream as much as we can. So Thursday night at 8:00, look for us from Dragon Con, right? So obviously that's another part of it. So Thursday,
we'll live stream from somewhere, wherever we got good signal.
Yep, we will do it. So we get
maybe a hotel, but we'll good signal.
We'll do it.
Maybe that's
right?
an idea.
So
We'll meet over at my hotel and we'll just do it from my hotel room.
We'll figure that out. We'll have time, so we'll go get our tickets, and from there we're gonna go to the dealers, America Mart, and we're gonna try to do all of that, get that out of the way. Obviously, we're gonna pick up some dinner at some point, and then later in the evening at 8:00, you guys look for us. We will be.
You got to go to Gus's.
Yeah, we'll be streaming something,
Gus's
right?
Fried Chicken. That's always a every year stop.
Okay. Where is that?
World famous Gus's Fried Chicken. It's between America's Mart and the Marriott, I believe. So
Okay, so we're gonna post that, guys. Watch IFB. We're gonna be posting where we are, what we're doing. I will be posting some of this information so that we can all meet up. We definitely want to meet up with you guys. So look for us at Dragon Con. We'll tell you exactly where we are. If for nothing else, you know where the panels are, you know where the pictures are going to be. We're going to be at the parade, and we're doing the vendors dealers room at America Mart on Thursday, and then find a spot to broadcast. So Eric, I know Eric Engler is going to be down there. Eric has a conflict, but Eric, please come down. Maybe you can actually meet up with us at Fran's panel before you go off to do your other stuff. So let's coordinate this, guys. We're looking forward to seeing you. So next time we talk, we will be at Dragon Con. In the meantime, Chris is setting up so that we can do issue number 4 or 5 for Folly the Gods, and the story is pretty good, artwork is pretty good, and it's a classic Battlestar Galactica, and I think we're all enjoying this. And then you saw some of the art. I have a couple of pages from the last comic book that's in this, so we'll be covering that when we get back from Dragon Con. And then I want to keep plugging our September 17th is the big anniversary birthday episode. So look for that. We'll be on air for 4 hours. We'll start lining up some of the guests. Dorian, obviously you're invited. And we would like to have, Sean come on, Sean Shallow. And we want to have Mediocre Modeler, of course, come on. So we're going to have, a lot of our guests. We're going to reach out to Eric Larson. So, everybody that's been with us, so come and celebrate. I'll reach out to Von Babson and see if we can get him to come and stop by, just like we had done before. So stay tuned for that. We always have a good time. It'll be a 4-hour marathon. You know how time goes by. So I'm waiting for Chris to get set up. And as soon as there we go. All right.
check. Can you hear me?
Yep, we're good. Yeah, Alex Sanchez, and who's the other one there? Your hands in the way. Is it Daniel?
Daniel MIWA Miwa.
Mila. Okay.
MIWA Miwa.
Can you push it up a little bit? Just there you go. I know there's a bit of a glare, but can you turn off? Remember last time you turned something off or something, and it was like, and it looked perfect. It was yeah. That's better. That's better than what it was. Trust me, that's good.
Stop shaking. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
So
That's good. Yep.
this is issue 4. So this was, if you haven't been following, kind of a recap of so Battlestar Galactica. The Galactica was in a black hole. They're chased into the black hole by Cylons, and when they're in the black hole, they find out that there's more Cylons in the black hole, but this issue they're going to call them Mechlons. So we'll get that word, the new Mechlons instead of the Cylons. And since Lucifer is having a problem with the Mechlons and everything else, they asked the Galactica to, hey, let's join forces, and that's what's going on right now. So the Cylons and the Colonials have joined forces against these Mechlons, and meanwhile, inside of Adama's mind, there is a battle going on with Count Ebly, and Count Ebly is kind of created this black hole. That's how this all started to get even. So we'll start off. So remember, we said that they had joined forces. So I love this. It's jolly, and he's like, you can tell your grandkids you fought along Cylons for one day at least. We're not, we're united against a common foe. So it's kind of neat that you would think that the Cylons and the Colonials are fighting against these advanced Cylons, what they originally called them. They'll come in this thing and call them Mechlons. So I've got a Cylon on my tail, stuff like this. It's really good pictures, great artwork in regards to this. And then, of course, Lucifer and Baltar are on board the Galactica as advisors because Colonials suck, and they're much better advisors than Colonials. What? No guff there, Pete?
Come on.
So it's great. I love they use the red bubbles for some of the other things that the Cylons say. So the enemy Cylons have engaged our Vipers and our Cylon allies. So they're back and forth. Make a suggestion. Perhaps we call them Mechalons. This is where the Mechalons part comes in. And then it's funny that it says the Mechalons are a cast of rogue Cylons from one of our cautionary myths. Which I love. This is you have myths. And it says the stories were early attempt at control programming. Implementation of the idea was a complete failure, but I still remember them well. So they create the word Mechalon, and they, Baltar is on the bridge, and they finally say, "Hey, Baltar," and Lucifer as advisors to this battle, and it's great. But before they switch over to another launch, I love that I sure hope we have a strong enough defense to keep the Mechalons away from our fleet. And of course, it is Baltar that says, "Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about it. We got you covered." But so Sheba and Boomer and Starbuck were stranded on a planet that was it was in the very first book, and they got back to the Galactica utilizing one of the Cylon ships. So now they're launching to go help do the fight, and this is where the fight piece comes. And I love the artwork here. You can see some really good artwork, drawings in regards to the Mechalons and the old Cylons, and I like the way they cut this up. Instead of the standard block panels, this is like set up as it's more. I don't know. I find it more exciting. It looks like an explosion kind of panels here, but it leads your eyes to move.
It
across.
does. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. It's very interesting. And then so the one person who didn't go out on patrol was Apollo. Now Apollo has been getting subliminal messages from his father, who has been in this coma, and needless to say, inside this coma, he and Ibli are kind of battling it out. So Apollo is able to kind of go in there with him because they're Lords of Cobalt type things, and they have that capabilities. So he asks to be left alone, and then he is able to get into the mind with his father, and we have an Ibli situation. Now, remember last week we talked about some of the actual artwork.
Oh boy. Oh, you have this one, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh boy, that's cool. Yep, there's original artwork by Mr. Sanchez.
In this, it's Apollo meets up with Ibli, and Ibli's like, Apollo draws his gun and shoots at Ibli, and Ibli laughs at him, ha 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 ha, and then Ibli, uses his hand to do the I strike you, Apollo type thing, and it doesn't work on him, and we'll talk about reason why here in a second. But here you go. Here is the
actual art page. Original. Yep, that's
that
the original
they scanned
art
in and then colorized for the book.
Yep.
So I find
there is no
really...
other physical art
Nope,
than what you see here. That's the only one. And then after that it was no longer done by hand. It was done by computer. So
Right. So they took this, they scanned it in, and they did all the color to it. So
Well.
this is actual artwork from the comic book from Mr. Sanchez
in pencil. Yeah.
in pencil.
The Tomahawk Chop of Ibli.
Yes.
That's cool. Look at that.
And you compare that to
This. Yeah. That's something, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I love seeing how it goes from, pencil
That.
art to
Yeah.
digital art.
That.
It's
That's cool.
so. Anyways, back to the story. Ibli is like, hey, take this, and Apollo's like, what? It didn't hurt me. And come to find out, the reason why it didn't hurt him is because Ibli's already killed him once.
Rob wants you to speak Ibli's lines.
What? How is that possible? Yeah.
Don't
No,
encourage
stay
him,
back. And then of course Apollo approaches Ibli, and Ibli fades out, only because it's just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
Ibli will be back.
Yeah.
So Apollo is able to break his father out of this world and back into the real world. And then so he sees gasp, he's alive, he's awake. And then they fill him in on what's going on, and they're like, oh, what are we gonna do? You have to get to the bridge, want to help. And then so we get some more fantastic art in regards to the battles.
All right.
What? Oh, I mean that's awesome there.
Yeah, see, I knew that. That's why you said it's
so-
awesome.
It's fantastic
Come on.
art. All these vipers are exploding. They make such a
Stop.
cool explosion.
Stop.
So lots of battle there.
Yeah.
Great battle
Ooh.
scenes.
Who's that? Who's that on the left?
That's Sheba.
That's Sheba? She
Yeah.
looked like Athena.
No. It's hang on, Sheba, I'm on my way. So that's they're talking about getting tailed by these new Mechalons. And then I'm hit. I'm losing power, and I think, what do you think's gonna happen?
Dun dun dun.
Ship of Lights
Nice.
finally show up.
All right. The Ship of Lights.
So now the Ship of Lights is involved with this whole thing,
Excellent.
and we don't know its vessel. It dropped into the dogfight, and of course Adama. I actually really like the picture of Adama here. It really looks good.
Is that Boltar? Yeah, Boltar and
Boltar, yeah.
Lucifer.
Yep.
Up in the yeah. Oh wow.
And there's a guy there with the Ship of Lights, and the Seraphs banished Ibli. So now we get a little bit more backstory of Ibli here. It says, I love this. The Seraphs banished Ibli, and those like Ibli.
Oh, dun dun dun.
So there's more than one. Ibli somehow created the black hole and created the Mechalons and lured the fleet here, all to get revenge on the Seraphs. What? And then of course Lucifer is like, what kind of being could have such power? I love this. I love this part right here. It says, it's Lucifer asking Adama, what being could have such power? And Adama turns and says, you were named after him.
Excellent.
Frack yeah,
Well
buddy.
said.
That's
Well
amazing.
said, Commander Adama. That's right.
And then of course it's like, oh, what happens next? And then of course Adama's like, now, what's going on?
Ooh.
I destroy the Seraphs once and for all.
Uh-oh.
Is it Adama or is it Ibli? You'll have to wait till next week to find out. Actually, week after next to find out.
Oh, so Traynar says Seraphs come from the Maximum Press comics.
Yes.
And Professor Patton says that's right. Max used the name first, but I remember going through one of the scripts where the word is there, So that might be where Max Press got it. I'll recheck that. So we're gonna look at and we're gonna follow backwards to see, the names and stuff. But that's getting us close now to a wrap on this episode of IFB. And personally, I want to make sure I thank everybody. Chris, as soon as you're back, you'll press your buttons.
I'm here. Hang on. There we go.
There we go. Perfect. And so this is our pretty much wrap up for
right before we go to Dragon Con and everything else. But it's exciting. I love that comic is really cool. So
it is good.
That one line in there is just like, you were named after him.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
So
oh boy.
That's like you read that over and over again. It's like, what being could have such power? You were named after him.
All right, so we will do a little bit more coordinating. Fran says we should be exchanging contact info. I'm going to put up the main info on IFB so everybody will know, at least get an outline.
Inside the app, you can friend people. Inside the app. So you can find people's names inside the app and you can friend them. And then you can see their schedule.
Okay. So we have multiple ways of keeping track of each other. In the end, we're going to post, guys, where IFB is going to be. So when we tell you on social media, IFB is going to be this day, this time, this place, that's where we're going to be. Come look for us. And this way we can kind of get together, meet everybody. So we're starting out Thursday and we will be there.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah. Yes. So I'll be leaving on Monday, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
I'll be leaving
Sunday,
on Monday too. Everybody leaves on Monday. There is some stuff on Monday, but Monday is, I always call it, it's like con letdown, it's con, depression is usually what they call it. So you've been running around like crazy for the last couple of days. And then Monday you step into the lobby of
it's all done
Marriott and there's nobody there. It's like, what happened? Was this a dream? Was this a whole, did I dream this? Why am I so tired and hungover?
Oh yeah. By the way, John Repper says that comic story would have made a great second season episode of Galactic had not been canceled. If only. I agree totally. Very good. Well said. So look for that, guys. We're going to coordinate. You'll know where we are. Let's get together. Looking forward to meeting up with those of you that we haven't met in person. And anybody else, please come down. And remember that at the panel, we'll have cards and some headshots to give away. As some, I don't know if that's the bulk of our promo stuff. We're going to also have some leftover cards from Awesome Con. So you're going to want to get your hands on some of those, guys.
Especially if you win some of the trivia stuff. That'll be part of the
trivia. We'll be putting some of those up. We'll be putting up a full set of those cards at the for trivia contest, and maybe there'll be one at the auction. I don't know. So look for that. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody, from me. Thank you for watching and supporting, and everybody that watches this later. We get hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands at some point to watch this afterwards. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. Stranded Warrior, here we come. Dragon Con, here we come. And I'm so psyched. So
And good night, Jamie.
Okay, guys.
This
you
is
take
for
care.
all of you. Take care.
All right. Take care.